Today we'll be doing classical reformer flow 2, which is for intermediate to advanced level. And we will be needing 2 hand weights, 1 magic circle, reformer box, and your reformer. So let's get started. For this, we'll be using 1 medium spring, 2 hard spring. So for me, it's 2 red and a green. If you have a balanced body reformer, you can use 2 green and a red. So let's get started. Foot bar will be in our standard notch. Start with lying on the carriage. We'll start with the heels hip distance apart on the foot bar, and weights are in our hands. From here, inhale to prepare. As you exhale, we will start to press the carriage out and raise our arms to the ceiling. Come back in, exhale, press out, inhale, come back in. So with this movement, we're basically doing arm raises. One last one here. And now for the next one, we're going to stop the carriage midway, and without moving the carriage, start marching your leg on the foot bar. Try not move the carriage, just march your leg right and then left. Keep breathing here. Last one here. Press carriage all the way out, come back in. For the next one, we are going to bring our toes on the foot bar in Pilates V, and arms are going to be overhead triceps press. From here, press the carriage out with your toes and extend your arms to the ceiling. Exhale to press out and inhale to come back in with a triceps press. Now last one here. For the next one, we're going to bring our heels on the edge of the foot bar, which is called second position, and arms are going to come in a chest fly position. Bring it together in front of your chest. Inhale to prepare, exhale to push the carriage out and open your arms. We'll do 8 reps here. Now the last one. For the next one, we are going to bring our feet in the center of the foot bar on your toes, arms by your side. You're going to exhale to press the carriage out. And from here, we're going to do ankle articulation with biceps curl. It's a bit of a coordination. Press your heels under the bar and curl into biceps. Press your heels under the bar. Exhale to press the heels under the bar and inhale to come back in. We'll do a few repetitions here. And then we are going to move to our running position. For running, we are going to do alternate biceps curl with alternate leg doing running. Coordinate your left leg with the right arm and vice versa. Press one heel under the bar and curl your arm. Let's do a few repetitions here. Now for the last one, press the carriage out and come back in. For the next one, we don't need hand weights, so you can keep your hand weights aside. We're going to move to bridges series. So for this, I would say keep the spring setting as is, 2 hard and 1 medium. Come lying on your back to the carriage. Make sure your headrest is all the way down. It's very important. And scooch 2 to 3 inches away from the shoulder block and place your foot either on heels, arches, or toes on the foot bar, whatever feels comfortable to your body. From here, inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift your hips off the carriage, come to a bridging position, inhale up and exhale, come back to the mat. We'll do about 8 repetitions here. As you can see, we're doing this in a spinal articulation. If you have any injuries in your spine, you can directly lift your hips in a bridging position without articulation, straight going up and coming back to the mat. Make sure every time you go up and you're in bridging position, squeeze your glutes as much as you can. Inhale at the top and then exhale to come slowly on the carriage. Last reps for this variation, and then we move on to the next one. Come back on the carriage, and from here we'll prepare ourselves for the next variation of bridging, which is called oblique hip dip. So once you come in the bridge, dip your hip to the right and then to the left. We'll do this for about 8 repetitions. Now the last one here, and slowly come back on the carriage. Moving on, I promise this is going to be the last variation of the bridge. So come to your bridging position, and we're going to lift our hip 2 or 3 inches up and down. Try and lift your hip each time higher. Just lift it 2 inches higher. Lift up and come back to the carriage. Beautiful. Now for the next one, we'll come on the right of the carriage and we'll put our foot bar down just so it doesn't come while working out for the next movement. We'll go lie on our back. Bring our legs to tabletop position, which is 90 degrees. And we're going to do crisscross. Bring your head, neck, and shoulder off the mat. And put your hands behind your head. And start touching your alternate elbow to the leg. Keep breathing here. For the next one, we're going to extend our legs to the ceiling and we're just going to bring it down. So leg raises. Bring it to the ceiling and bring it down. Make sure your tailbone is not moving, so you have to bring the leg down to a level where your neutral position is maintained. For the next one, come to the right of the carriage. We are going to change our spring setting for this, so I would recommend one medium and one light spring. So for me, it's going to be one yellow and one green. And we'll also bring our foot bar 2 notch up. We're going to come lying on our carriage. And we'll be using magic circle at this point of time. Bring our magic circle around your ankle outside the leg. And put it slightly above the ankle so it doesn't hurt. And we're going to take the long loop in our hands, maintaining a neutral position here. We're going to just press our arms to your sides and raise it back to the ceiling. If you're comfortable here, do it for 8 repetitions. If you need more of a challenge, you can actually extend your legs and you can also bring head, neck and shoulder off the carriage. You can do it in a coordination. So while you're bringing your arms by your side, extend your legs and lift your head. Now moving on to a triceps press. We're going to just bend and extend from our elbow. You can keep our elbow hovering off the carriage for more of a challenge, but if you're not comfortable, you can keep it at the rest. And for more challenge, bring the coordination, extend your leg, keep your head, neck and shoulder off the carriage. You'll feel that in your abs. Now for the next one, we're going to just do the leg raises. So we're going to bring our legs to the ceiling and bring it down. Keep your head lifted throughout for more ab work here. Arms are by your side. Just lower and lift your legs. For the next one, you can bend and straight your leg. So bend your knees and extend your knees. Rest of the body is in same position. Arms are by your side, head is lifted off the carriage. Just bend your knees and extend your knees. This is the last repetitions here. Come back to resting position. Hook your loop in the peg. Rest your feet on the foot bar. Take your magic circle away from you. Oh, I'm sweating already. So the next one, just ensure you have 2 springs on, which is one medium and one light. For the leg work we're going to do. And bring our long box on the floor if you have this reformer. If your reformer is close to the floor, you can just do it on the floor. You don't need the box. And put your right feet on the box which is there on the floor. And put your left leg on shoulder block. As you can check the position here. And we're just going to press the carriage out using leg on the shoulder block and come back to the standing position. This is a front leg lunges. Keep breathing here. We'll do about 8 reps. Now the last one here, and then we're going to move to scooters, for which bend our upper body, lean forward, and then press your shoulder block or carriage a few inches back and bring it forward. Your right leg on the short box is not moving. As you can see, the only leg which is there on the carriage is kicking out and in. Now, we're going to move to our carriage, facing the foot bar. Hands are going to be on the foot bar, legs are against the shoulder block, and we're going to come in a hover position. Our knees are going to be hovering on the carriage. It's not touching the carriage. And we will just lift few inches up and down. And when we're coming down, make sure that your knees are not touching the carriage. We're basically preparing ourselves for plank. And from here, extend your leg all the way out and come in this plank position. Make sure your arms are under your shoulders and stay in this plank position as long as you can. You can try it for 30 seconds. Keep breathing here. Once you're done, bring your knees to the carriage. Take a rest. And from here, we are going to come to extend and bend our knees. We're going to be in this plank position. We're just going to bend our knees and extend our knees. So it's like a scooter, but with both legs. Focus has to be in your core. Keep breathing. Inhale to bend the knees, exhale to extend the knees out. Come back to the rest position. From here now we are going to do all of this from the other side of the leg, which we just did. So bring our reformer to the other side. The box to the other side. And we'll start with the lunges first. I recommend doing about 8 to 10 reps for each movement. That's the minimum. Now from here we are going to move to scooter's position. Adjust if you need to. Lean your body forward and start kicking the leg on the shoulder block. Kick out and in. I'm not sure if I did this on the other side, but let's do this lunge pulses and try and keep the carriage stable, and we'll just pulse the lunges here. Few more reps. I'm already tired. My legs are burning now. All right, so we'll come back to our reformer, and we're going to bring our box in a long box setting on the reformer. Take your time if you need to drink some water. We'll keep the same spring setting as we had, one medium and one light spring. And put your foot bar down. I know I forgot here, but I have a setting in my reformer wherein I can just click my foot bar and bring it down. If you don't have this, then make sure that you put your foot bar down first and then come lying on your stomach on top of the long box, facing riser. Make sure your legs are extended and they are slightly in the air. Basically, your thighs are a little bit lifted from the box. Hold on to the, I would say you can hold on to the plastic part of the loop or the metal part, whatever feels comfortable to you. And from here, we're going to bring our arms around our hips and lift your chest slightly. Pull the straps towards your sides and come back in. We'll do about 8 reps here as well. And now we are going to move on to triceps press. We'll be in the same pronated position, legs are extended and in the air. We're going to hold on to the plastic part of the rope, and we are going to bring our arms with elbows bend and extend. Extend your elbows and bend your elbows. Make sure that your legs and head are extended, looking forward. Keep breathing here. Now we're going to move on to the next one. So hold on to your ropes. You will extend the rope around your sides or hips, and you start fluttering your legs as you do in swimming. So ropes are pulled in around your side, your legs are fluttering. Keep breathing and come down. Take a rest here. And we are going to go to the last variation of this pronated position, which is called heels click. So we're going to pull the ropes and we're just going to click 7 to 8 times. We're going to just click our heels together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you need to do more, feel free to do so. Come to rest. From here, get off the box, get off the reformer, as we're going to switch our reformer box setting to a short box. Take your time. For this one, I would recommend heavier spring load. So you can go about 2 hard and 2 medium. Make sure that your carriage doesn't move, or you can put all the springs on. It's up to you. Bring your magic circle in your hand and start by sitting on the short box to the side, maybe facing the right side. So you're going to bring one leg on top of the short box, bend inward, and the other leg goes in the feet strap. And that leg is going to be extended. Facing to the side, bring your magic circle around your palm. And from here, inhale to prepare. As you exhale, do a side bend towards your headrest. Your legs, which is extended, are going to be slightly, lifted. And come back in. Bend, extend your elbows, bring it back, and come back to the seating position. Make sure that when you're coming back, it's in a straight line. You're not curving while coming back. We'll do about 8 here. Take your time, follow the pace. Slower is better. As you bend, extend your elbows and bend your elbows as you come back. Now we'll move to the second variation, which is called overhead presses. So we're going to bring our magic circle overhead and we're going to extend and bend our elbows for this one. Few more reps here. Beautiful. Now we're going to come back to the center, which is facing to the foot bar. And both of our feet is going to be in feet strap. And from here, we're going to perform some roll back series with a magic circle in our hand. Sit straight here. Elbows are extended right in front of you. Exhale to roll back and overhead presses for maybe 3 to 4 times, or as long as your body can hold, and come back up. Let's do a few repetitions here. Exhale to roll back. Magic circle in and out for 3 to 4 times. And then come back to sitting position. Now we're going to move to other side. So everything what we just did on the right side, we're going to do it on the left side. So you can just turn a quarter from the earlier position. And now the right leg is going to be in strap and left leg folded on the short box. And let's just repeat all of that which we did. Side bend with magic circle in and out for around 8 repetitions. And then we are going to move to overhead presses. We're almost done, guys. You did a great job. Now come off the reformer and keep your box onto your right side of the reformer. And here for the spring setting, I would use maybe one red, or you can even go for one medium and one light spring. My foot bar one notch up, and from here I'm going to stand my right leg on the short box and left leg is going to go against the shoulder block. Again, if your reformer is close to the floor, then you might not even need the short box. It's up to you. And from here, just pressing the carriage all the way out, feel that stretch. Look up. You can extend the leg which is there on the short box to feel the deep hamstring stretch here. Slowly come back and do as many as you want. And from here, turn a quarter and we're going to do lateral or side stretching. So legs are going to be in same position, just slightly turned by a quarter. And we're just going to press the carriage using your left leg. Go into the deep stretch as your body allows. You can also bring your hands on the reformer to get into that deep stretching here, as you can see. Breathe in. We're about to wrap up. We're just going to do all of this which we just did, this side to the other side, and we'll be almost done for the day. I'm moving on to the other side. I'm going to move my box. Drink water if you feel so. Now let's just get into this eaves lunges / stretching. You can also raise your arms for a deeper stretch. You can also do an oblique twist. That means raise your arms and go away from the carriage. Just unwind everything. You're almost towards the end. Now moving to a lateral stretch. Great job, everyone. Remember, consistency is the key, and you can use today's session to even teach a classic reformer intermediate level or level 2, as you say. Now the final roll down. Thank you everyone for joining me today. If you like the session, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Remember, consistency is the key. Remember to focus on your form and breathing when you're working out. And stay strong, and let's see you in the next session.